president to sort of go off script, something new and different, and appoint someone else. And we hope that he would appoint someone that was qualified, but there are some questions about that this time. Okay, so what's the good news? The good news is that a couple of days ago, the House of Representatives changed as a result. So what we know going forward is that the House of Representatives that controls the purse will have the opportunity to block a number of the supposed priorities, including building a wall, repealing the Affordable Care Act, and so forth. But it also has the authority to exercise subpoena power and call Robert Mueller to report directly to the House. Among other things, there may be some opportunity for Congress to request the tax returns, look into his business dealings, the business dealings of the president, and reopen the investigation to any ties between the president and Russia. I think that also the firing of Jeff Sessions, at least according to some people, such as Representative Jerry Nadler of New York and Adam Schiff of California, the firing of Jeff Sessions will be investigated and people will be held accountable. Part of the problem is, of course, that the president has said any investigations of him and his peeps will result in an investigation of the other side. So, of course, we have to be mindful of that.
We got no secrets!
Yeah, that is an interesting and compelling point. Okay, so what may happen here? Let's imagine we did have Jeff Sessions recuse himself. Now, he has demonstrated some fidelity to the rule of law that maybe others have not. But some say, hey, maybe Matt Whitaker would be willing to recuse himself because he's been a witness in his own cause to some extent as well. I doubt if he would be holding that position if that was really viable. But I think that even people who, such as former CIA people, FBI people, have said that there will be real pushback. The real constitutional crisis will come if not only there is an attempt to deal with Mueller directly, but if there's an attempt to remove Rosenstein from overseeing this investigation. The speculation is perhaps that Whitaker won't shut down the investigation completely, but he does have a lot of control over the money that's spent, the protocol that's used, and so forth and so on. So that's why we're here today, to make sure that people know, people up here, people across the world, because the world is watching this, if you've noticed some of the commentary in the international press, and let them know, again, as many of your signs indicate, no one is above the law. The rule of law is integral to our democracy, and we will take extraordinary steps, including on the streets of Spokane, to protect that. So thank you.
How's it going so far? Good. Well, I know you guys, most of you got to get back to work or that kind of stuff, and we have a little bit of marching to do. Some of